G'day guys, welcome back to Valheim. Hope you guys are doing well. Now, in the previous episode, I would say that things were very uneventful, aside from just playing around with the troll staff. So that's just sitting around over here, and we're likely not really going to be using it often at all, or if at all, aside from maybe just playing around with it at some point. But I'm thinking in this episode we're going to hopefully arrive at the location of the boss in the Ashlands. So I'm really going to work my way towards it. Let's just quickly have a sleep, and we'll be on our way in the morning. I probably need to just double check on whether or not I've got food and all that sort of stuff. But I'm thinking, yeah, we're gonna start preparing for this big fight. Actually, I do have an issue with food at the moment because I've got a lot of ITER foods still digesting in my belly. So I might need to take the what do we call these things? The buke berries. I can't remember if I've already tried one of the buke berries before. Maybe I have, but look, we may as well have one now, because I need to... Yeah, I need to remove stuff. Okay, yeah. Very, very, very pleasant. Okay, it does actually reduce your health a little bit as well, but good. That way we won't have to sort of waste time. Normally, I don't really like doing that because... I just think that you can probably do stuff while you're waiting for your food to digest, normally anyway, but in this case I don't really want to have to wait around. So let me just tidy up a few things, we'll have a meal, and then we'll be on our way. I know I've got food in the inventory, but that's just emergency rations really. So yeah, let's throw all of this in, and yeah, we'll be on our way. We might work on upgrading the silo a little bit more towards the end of the episode, like we've been doing for the last few episodes actually. Just so that we've got more space to work with. Yeah, let's go in with bone more meat, why not? One of the pies and mashed meat or piquant pie. Maybe mashed meat. We need to make some more piquant pies actually, and we don't really have a lot of askvin meat right now, so definitely gonna keep an eye out on those askvin, and we're gonna try and hunt them down. Speaking of, there's also a matter of maybe taming one, and that seems like a big challenge because everything out there in the Ashlands gangs up on you, and I don't know if it's really an environment where we can sort of, you know, have enough breathing room to even feed the askvins. I assume they'll eat something like smoke puffs, or maybe the berries, the vine berries, which I don't mind feeding them the vine berries, to be honest, because, you know, we've got quite a lot of it. Righto, so we are in the right spot. We just need to keep going southeast, and, oh, pleasant. Pleasant. Let's just move away from the portal, just in case we need to use it. Alright. Game just really loves throwing everything at you. All at once. Right at the beginning of the episode as well. Not ideal. Let's pick that up. Do I have everything? I think I do. Oh man. Will it ever end? Man, Needhog the Thundering is so good. Durnwind doesn't compare, to be honest, but my guess is the next biome, it'll probably come in really, really handy there. That's what we're looking for. Another fort. So, if we do see forts like this, I think it's only wise for us to definitely try to assault it. Because we do need the materials anyway. Especially if we do end up needing to upgrade stuff. Not really talking about the flame metal per se. I'm more interested in all of the gems. Man, that's annoying. Placement of the lava was just right for him to seek refuge. This is probably a decent enough spot, to be honest. Don't really need to get any closer. And we do have ingredients for the battering ram very close by the portal, so I just need to pick up all of that, and we should be able to get started. So we're gonna do a quick lap around the fort before we even start. If I can take out one of these guys before we even get in, that'd be nice. Okay, somehow they all got yeeted across. I'm not entirely sure how that happened, but I'll take it. Alright, so we do have another... there's a Valkyrie here as well. Look, that one is actually quite far away. I might leave it. I don't think it's entirely necessary to take that down before we assault the fort. What is a concern, though, is that Valkyrie, so I want to definitely kill the Valkyrie before we even start, so it is very close to where we've set up. Surprised that it hasn't already started attacking our portal. Okay, let's do it. We've also still got the fire resistance wine, so that should help us. Oh man. Why? Why does this game do this to us? I mean, there's a Morgan off in the distance as well, which I'm not really happy about. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Now I can deal with the Morgan easily. Alright. Yeah, it took a little bit of backstab damage there from the Charred Warrior. But luckily, we've just eaten, so we're a little bit tankier. So I just need to grab the battering ram and maybe a little bit of wood, because we'll need that for fuel. Let me quickly throw in a few things into storage. Then we can get started. I think the day is still young, so we should be able to do quite a bit of work. I'm missing something. I think I accidentally put away, yeah, maybe some ash wood. So we need, what, 20 is it? Yeah, let's get to it. I'm hoping we'll be able to finish this fort before it gets dark. Oh, I need wood. Maybe we won't be able to finish it before it gets dark. God damn. We'll try our very best. I'll just steal some from here. That should be enough. I do need to be a little bit careful here. We don't have bone mass to work with. And, yeah, I'm sort of feeling like I'm very confident at the moment with what we're doing in this episode. And, if I've learnt anything from my experience with Valheim so far, is that confidence or overconfidence can kill quite spectacularly. So let's just be a little careful about that. Our surroundings aren't looking good either. This is not very easy to navigate this area with this big Grouston like mountain just right beside us. Okay, let's let go of the ram. And yeah. Can we get through? Yeah, I suppose the best thing to do maybe is to just like draw most of these guys out. And we'll find our opportunity to sort of fight them one by one. Oh god, alright. We are in a bit of trouble here. Retreat! Retreat! I just talked about overconfidence, guys. Alright, and a Valkyrie's just spawned right over there as well. Oh man. Misclicked there. Getting late as well, so just a little bit worried about that. Oh, okay. I have been clenching for quite a while, guys. Oh man, so many of them. Starred as well. Oh, my goodness. Alright. Let's go. So the problem that I have now, though, is as soon as I jump in, I'm gonna have a world of hurt to deal with. That's okay. I'm fine with that. We'll just have to deal with it. Since we have a bit of time, and I sort of want to eat more food but not waste my foods, maybe I can make some pies, or... I mean, I may as well wait until I've got a little bit more. So yeah, let's have a sleep. Alright. Let's get back in there. And try not to die. Can I eat a little bit more at this point? It's 8 minutes on the bone maw meat. I feel maybe it is a little wasteful, but is it such a bad idea? I've got 3 more minutes on bone mass. What is a good idea though is picking up more of these, so let's go ahead and do that. Maybe, and just maybe, I might need to repair some of our gear. Just in case. Just give us the best survival chance down there. Let's move, and god damn. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Don't get destroyed. Oh man. I'm feeling like I should have eaten, or I should have maybe worked on stuff at home and just waited for bone mass. Oh well. Yeah, here I am sort of trying to rush things and trying to get myself to the boss in this episode, and I feel like I'm paying the price for it. Probably should wait a little bit. Is this still connected? Yes, but it's probably going to get torn down as soon as we jump out there. So we just need to be very careful. Pick up our stuff and... I was gonna say run, but that Valkyrie in the distance is a problem as well. So I guess what we want to do is just be very, very careful about putting our equipment on, basically, because we are really needing to stand our ground and fight. I might even wait for bone mass, to be honest, because I need to survive this one. So, just looking for stuff to do while we're waiting for bone mass. Okay, this is actually still not full. Right, so you can empty it yourself, or it automatically empties when it's full or something. Is that right? I haven't exactly seen that mechanic before. I thought things just come out little by little. Alright, a few more seconds on bone mass, then we'll be off. And I think I'm gonna use it like straight away. So I definitely want to survive the portal through. Lava blob, you can kindly explode, please. Thank you. And yeah, let's get back in there. Oh man, the position of our battering ram is a real problem as well. Oh lord. Okay, then the Skugs. Let me just have a look. The door's over here. So I suppose I just want to try and take out one of the Skugs. That should be enough. Good times. Oh, is there something else? Oh, okay, it's just another Skug. I'm thinking maybe there might still be another Warlock or something up there. We might not have to deal with it though. With any luck. Oh yes, I forget, but we do need a workbench. We'll just steal that one. Let's go. I am particularly interested in hopefully getting some bloodstones this time. Hey. Yeah, I'm not gonna say no to picking up a whole bunch of flame metal, obviously. So let's just head home with what we have. We'll tidy up, and then we'll pick up the rest of the stuff. We might have to do a couple of trips for all of the flame metal, potentially. Do I have meats? I think I might, yeah. So we'll be able to make some pies. We'll do that a little bit later. Okay, looking good. We'll quickly let go of the Grouston and stones there, just trying to be able to carry as much as we can. Do I need more molten cores? I suppose I can bring more, since I don't think they weigh too much, right? I bring all of that? Okay. That's good. So the only other thing that we'll need to do is just pick up the battering ram and the portal and stuff, but yeah, we'll quickly do that and we'll continue to make our way. Now, I'm a little bit confused at this stage as to whether or not I want to continue assaulting more forts, or if I want to perhaps maybe just leave some of them. We don't have to do them immediately, because now we do have some of the bloodstones that we were looking for. And look, I only want the bloodstones just so that we have a bit of a supply in case we want to make stuff with it. We could use it to upgrade the troll staff. I don't know what that will do for us, whether or not we can maybe spawn a couple of trolls instead of just the one. That'd be kind of cool, but yeah, it's not really that critical. Celestial feathers. Yeah, I mean, I'll keep it there for the time being. I feel like I could probably move that to the bird chest. Yeah, I think we're ready to just continue onwards. I would hope so anyway. Oi, 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 oi. Get away from my property, mate. Oh, he's destroyed this as well, of course. Just before we take it down, though, I'm just gonna leave some of our ingredients for the battering ram just nearby once more. Because, yeah, if we do end up assaulting more of the forts, we'll need it. I just don't want to have to carry it around with me. Again, wishing I had like a sundial set up, but I don't. But yeah, I'm sort of hoping that I'd be able to tell the time. Gonna go in this direction. We'll aim for the monument. Oh, what? Let's get it. Sweet. Okay. And yeah, we'll continue further that way. Look, I am presuming and making an assumption here that we'll be able to get to the boss's location on foot. And the only reason why I've done that is because every time we check a Vegvizier on this continent, it's leading us to this particular one. So I assume we can get there from here. And every other continent that we have been to, every time we check the Vegvizier, it points us to a different one. There's actually a few of those monuments in the area, so I'm just gonna set up just so that we have a escape route. Yeah, so we sort of need to go in that direction. Do I even bother with that Monument of Torment? Probably not. I'm thinking we probably still have a little bit of time before it gets dark, so let me just run in there, take care of business. Okay, yeah, as I said, I'm not sure what time it is, so I'm just gonna double check. So hard to tell when we're in the Ashlands and suddenly it's just dark. Yeah, it looks like it's sort of afternoon slash evening, almost evening. So yeah, we might hang around here for a little bit, and I do want to make those pies anyway, so let's actually go ahead and do that. And I may as well continue making more of the crust pies as well. I mean, I don't even have much flour, so I'm gonna need to work on that. Askvin meats? I do have a few, so maybe I won't worry about going into Askvin meats just yet. How are we looking here? 20 flour. I mean, that's exactly what we need. Yeah, so someone was also mentioning in the comments, because on the episode that I was sort of replacing down the windmill, I kept sort of questioning whether or not it was in the right spot and whether or not it's getting enough wind. And yeah, I just realized that in the map you can actually see the wind direction there. That arrow is the direction where the wind is blowing, so I didn't realize that until someone mentioned. But yeah, knowing that is nice, but the other issue that we have is I guess I have sandwiched the windmill between structures as well. I don't know if I've given it enough berth. I feel like I have, but I could be wrong. But yeah, wind is blowing in that direction, so I guess that's why the windmill is facing that way. But it is spinning very, very slowly. Maybe the wind is blowing, but it's just not that strong. And that's why we're not really seeing it grind as fast as we would like. Again, just my theory. I'll probably need a little bit of space. So throw a tiny bit of wood there. And yeah, let's just do the piquant pies first. And we'll do one of the crust pies. We'll chuck all of this in. Okay. Yeah, only a tiny bit of cooking, I think, this time around. Since we don't have the Aspen meats anyway. Throw that there. Yeah, our grouse and stone pile is just getting bigger and bigger by the day. I don't want to go to the silo just yet, because I really don't want to burn any of this. Looking good. So yeah, we should be able to sustain ourselves for a little bit. Maybe I won't really worry about these things. We're likely going to be picking up more anyway. Probably should be eating soon. Alright, continuing on our journey. And I think this time around, if we do find some more forts, we'll just mark them down, and we won't worry about assaulting them. I've got plenty of flame metal, probably too much now. I initially sort of just gathered every single piece of flame metal that we could find, because I thought it would be very, very difficult to get all the time. Oh man. Okay, this is maybe not the best of ideas now. I'm just sort of looking at the weather, but yeah, we should leave. So sometimes there's a very tame ash storm and, you know, it's not really that bad and you can sort of still navigate and all that, but when there's an actual storm, it's very difficult to see, and it's probably not conducive to fighting anything. I'm not entirely sure if stronger enemies might appear during storms, but I think we need to find other things to do temporarily while we're waiting for the storm to pass over. So I might as well stash away a few things, and since we're on a roll, why don't we get started with more of the black metal chests. Probably want maybe another 12 or so black metal if we can manage to find that. Otherwise we might need to go out and fetch some more black metal from somewhere. Another couple here. I don't really have much more, do I? Alright, well, let's throw all of this in. We'll top up the coal as well. So we might be missing one of the black metal chests to begin with, but that's okay. We can work towards it. So we need tar and we need some wood. And black metal. Okay, so I've just realized that putting black metal chests here might get in the way of moving around in and out of the silo. Perhaps keeping these chests the way they are is not a bad idea. And instead, maybe we work on these ones here instead. Yeah. I don't know, that seems like a better idea to me, guys, so... Let me just have a look. Yeah, right, so... Maybe the best thing to do would be to move trophies into this top one. We can consider what to do with these chests later on. Yeah, the problem with these black metal chests is just the way they're just so chunky, so... Let me just see if I can drop this in here. Yeah, okay, so that's all right. I just don't want stuff sort of blocking the way, that's all. And I'm almost feeling like I would like to perhaps maybe move some of these chests a little bit further left. Just to align things a little bit more. But yeah, that seems like a better thing to work on. Otherwise, maybe it could be this column. Yeah, I guess maybe I should group all trophies in the one spot. That way there's no mucking about looking for trophies in the different chests. Sounds like a good idea in theory. Bile bags. Yeah, I don't know where to keep bile bags. Wolf fangs. Yeah, gonna need to find a spot for that. Yeah, right here. The carapaces, I think we sort of thought that we would keep carapaces somewhere in particular. Yeah, I'm thinking it'd probably go here. Bile bags, however. I'm thinking maybe this spot. Okay, and then I think I'm happy to work on one more just on top of the one that we've just placed down. Just because, yeah, I think compared to like this side, I think we might have a little bit more space above us, or maybe I don't need to worry about that. Maybe I don't need to worry about it just yet. I should be working on this side, but maybe I'm gonna wait until we've got at least 12 black metal. And yeah, we definitely don't have 12 right now. We're gonna have to try and fetch some more. Throw all of that back there. I think the storm has passed. Unfortunately, half the day has also gone. So I don't know how far we can get with running to the boss's location, but we'll try our best. Best of the best foods, maybe. Let's just hope that we run into a few more Aspin out there. Bolts. I think we're still okay with bolts as well, so don't need to worry. Oh my god, alright. Yeah, so we need to go in that general direction. So let's make a move. Oh, of course I took down the wrong one. Let's go. Man, this place is so far. Got some Verger friends, always like that. Yeah, we've seen this one. Got some water here. And this kind of worries me, guys, because if there's water here, that means we might need to sail. God damn. Maybe it's not as bad as we think. Maybe there's just a coast near the Emerald Flame? Maybe? Yeah, let's just be a little bit careful here. Where there's lava, there's likely to be some Valkyries. I guess the only problem is, since we're very close to the coast, we're very unlikely to find any more forts. I don't know if we should go inland further or if we should stick to our course. Aspen over there. 2 of them, actually. I don't know about fighting both of them. Yeah, I've got a decent amount of stuff here. I'll probably just bring all of this back and we'll continue on. Also wanting to check on the time. Okay, 1 Twitcher won't be too bad, so we should be pretty safe. Can't really tell if it's early or not. Still, we did have that storm that we were waiting out before. I think we can still afford to continue. Just ever so slightly. I think we're getting super close. And the charred Twitchers, I swear, they sound more intimidating than they are. And they kind of sound similar to Valkyries as well. So every time I hear one, I'm thinking, is there a Valkyrie behind me or something? Because obviously, when we do come across a Valkyrie, we have no choice. We do have to fight. I mean, I guess there might be instances where we can just run away from a Valkyrie, but you lose so much ground doing that. Okay, so more lava here in the way. I'm thinking it is probably getting a little late, so gonna set things up. And yeah, I'm gonna try and, I don't know, should I sleep? I guess I could. Though it's quite early. I might use a bit of this time to just go back to the plains and check on our crops. If they're ready, we can harvest and we can grow some more. Also, I can't remember if I've picked up the black metal from our plains base, because we might have some black metal sitting around there. Speaking of black metal, maybe that's not a bad idea to just like hang around in the plains at night. That way we can sort of fight all of the foolings and stuff and try to just top up our black metal supplies. Yeah, I don't know if those last two are going to grow, actually. It's a little bit squashed. Yeah, every time I'm doing this, I'm feeling like, trying to plant stuff whilst backed up against this wall is always so difficult. But I might actually do what I just said around the fullings and, you know, seeing if we can gather some black metal. So let's hang around here because, yeah, there should be, like, all these enemies that just spawn at night. So we might find ourselves being able to get the black metal pretty quickly. And we can have a bit of fun with the axes as well. Okay, any more? Suppose we just need to run around a little bit. Forgot about the death skeeters. Ah, yes, we are not rested. I was not paying attention to that. I hear some. Just over here. Alright, just gonna have another fight here, and we'll head back to the house and quickly check to see if we've got any black metal just sitting around. And we'll, what? How did Seekers get here? I think once you defeat the Queen once, you start seeing Seekers appear in various locations quite randomly. Particularly, I guess, at night, they might just, like, spawn. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's the way it goes. And I'm not entirely sure all enemies from all biomes do that, right? Like, we don't see, like, Fenrigs or wolves or anything like that spawn, you know, outside of their biome. But we do see Skellies. Skellies do spawn outside of their biome. And yeah, I'm not entirely sure if that's triggered by, like, finishing the fight with Yagluth, for instance. So he's kind of like a skeleton boss. Or perhaps maybe it could be like once you finish fighting like Brenna or you know, some of those like side optional quests. Do we even want to call them quests? They're not exactly quests, are they? Activities. Okay, so just before we go, let's just double check. I have a feeling we have checked on this before. Oh, no. Look at that, we've got plenty. Yeah, well, we won't have an issue making the last, or another couple of black metal chests, rather. But I don't think we're going to do that in this episode. We'll probably reserve that for the next one. And see if we can increase our storage a little bit more. There is storage cleanup. There's also some people who have suggested to start using signs and stuff. I think maybe I might explore doing that very soon. I just feel like I want to focus on getting the storage completely upgraded first and moving stuff in the spots that they should be in before we actually start putting the signs down. But yeah, we'll get there, guys. We'll get there. These ores, I do want to just chuck that in the furnace. But yeah, I reckon this is the episode, guys. So I'm not sure how I feel about progress. I guess we have made decent progress in, you know, trying to get ourselves closer to the boss. We assaulted one fort, died, what was it, one time or a couple of times? Due to overconfidence, as usual. But overall, I think we're making decent progress. In the next one, I think we can almost guarantee that we will be poised to strike at the Emerald Flame. I think it's the Emerald Flame, isn't it? The name of the boss? Let me just double check that. Yes, the Emerald Flame. So I do see a lot of lava here, so I'm not entirely sure if there's something that we have to do to maybe traverse the lava to try and get to the Emerald Flame, or perhaps maybe we just need to go around it towards the north or the south. But yeah, we'll cross that when we get there in the next episode. Anyway, guys, I think I'll leave it here. Thank you very much for watching. Drop a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe. Otherwise, stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one.